Hey guys, welcome back to Lego Alleyway. I'm your host G Housen, and today's episode is on the Golden Dragon. Ooh, Golden Dragon. And it also has a Golden Ninja. Ooh. And of course, all of you Ninjago fans know that the Golden Ninja is indeed the Green Ninja, Lloyd, who is master of all four elements. And what I have in the background there is the Ice Dragon. I actually wanted to do a comparison because knowing that Lego, I don't know, to me, it seemed that Lego was really rushing on the Ninjagos and they just want to get this out of the way. So some of their sets were not quite as great, I'd like to say, but when they first started out, it was this one, which is the Ice Dragon, which is pretty nice. I don't know, straight off the bat, this one is the Golden Dragon. It's actually $29.99, $30. The box might be up here smaller. It's definitely shorter than the original box. And this box, the Ice Dragon, was actually $20 and it's actually quite larger. But you can never tell by the box size, because if you check out the Golden Dragon, it has 252 pieces. And the Ice Dragon only has 158 pieces, which is a difference of 94 pieces. So it's a considerable difference change. But looking at it as a whole, which dragon do you think is better? You guys might say, oh yeah, Gold Dragon, definitely. Well, what if the Gold Dragon didn't have the gold pieces? What if the Gold Dragon had the exact same color pieces as the White Dragon? Then which dragon would you guys think would have been better? I'm not sure, but anyways, we'll do a comparison later on, and you guys can see for yourself which dragon was actually designed better. Was it the Ice Dragon, or was it the Gold Dragon? So having enough said about that, let's take a look at the box. There is the Gold Ninja. Don't know why he has a dragon blade, because they were all destroyed in one of the episodes. But anyways, here's the back, and there's the actual Gold Dragon in the animated series. So I'm going to open this up. And let's see what we get inside. Obviously, get a nice little instruction booklet. It's all curled up inside. We get a little bag too. So 3 bags of stuff. So here is bag 1. Here is bag 2. And the final bag 3. Here's a dragon head. The dragon head looks like the mold of the Earth Dragon, just painted gold. So we'll take a look at that. We'll compare that later on. Here's the instruction booklet that shows how to build this exotic Golden Dragon. There it is. Look at it. Oh, this looks nice. I like this art right here. It's all painted gold. So it's pretty nice. Looks nice. Alright, so I wanted to show you guys the golden dragon's head. And so here it is. And yes, it's pretty much the exact same mold as the earth dragon's head. It's just colored differently and it is printed differently. But it is the exact same mold. That's the jaw of it. So it's the exact same thing. Completely identical, just painted differently. Alright, so I have my ice dragon there. It's already built up. And I'm going to build Lloyd for you guys. Or, excuse me, Golden Ninja Man. Golden Ninja Lloyd. It's actually pretty nice because he comes fully decked out, which I really like. Fully decked out meaning he has a shoulder piece and weapon. So here is his legs, full on gold. Here is his torso, full on gold. This is actually really neat. I actually do like this. I think Lego did a nice job on this. There you go. Here is his head. That should be Lloyd's head. And here is the full-on golden helmet. Nice figure. I have to give Lego props on this. This is nice. I like this. So here's Gold Ninja Lloyd fully decked out with his dragon blade. And it's funny that they gave him the dragon blade. I think all the golden legendary weapons were destroyed in one of the episodes where they went back in time. So I'm not really sure why he has this golden dragon blade, but it still looks very nice on him. So here's a Stone Guard archer. He just doesn't have his arm, his hat, straw hat, nor his bow and arrows yet, or crossbow and arrows, which I will be installing now. So here is the Stone Guard midget, completely decked out. He's got his crossbows, his arrow package, or his arrow backpack, and his crossbow with his red straw hat. And here is a regular Stone Guard, and he has red markings on his face. So who does he look like? Come on, Star Wars fans, who does he look like? Yes, Darth Maul. But it's cool. It looks nice. I like this. A lot of design. Still looks very nice. Okay, here is that Stone Guard, and he is fully decked out. He comes with this big, huge hammer. You know, his mask is actually really nicely designed. I really like it. Let me give you a close-up on his mask here. It actually has paint on the mask itself, revealing the teeth. It's got these two massive red horns. And the mouth guard actually is attached to these bat wings, so it's one whole piece. And I like the shoulder pads as well. This is a nice Stone Guard that comes with the set. Really nice. Alright, first things first, let's take a look at this little platform that you get. It's basically just a weapon and a cheesy little catapult that hardly catapults. So you put your little stone guard there, release, and it barely catapults because it's not very good. It's a little too low for any kind of real catapult action. I think you have to really tap on it for it to really go. So even with that kind of medium tap, it's still kind of cheesy. So it's alright. Not very impressive. But the impressive thing is the golden dragon. So there is the golden dragon. So here is the golden dragon. It is actually quite nice. I do really like it. It looks much nicer in real life than it does on the box. And there it is. It's similar. It's like almost a similar build to the ice dragon, which I also have. It's just a little bit more bigger and fully more built. That's why it's $10 more. So here it is in the palm of my hand. I thought the ball would be golden, but it was actually green. You just shoot it out by squeezing its head. If you squeeze its head, you shoot right out. The head moves around any which way you want. The feet move around any which way you want. The ankles do not move. They're set. The wings up here only move, well, they rotate. So this joint rotates, this joint moves up and down. And of course you can fan out the wings if you want. Let's see how this one is. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I thought it would close better, like close in a more symmetrical. But I guess you can have it any way you want. It overlaps if you just don't care. You just, I'm gonna close it. Okay, and it overlaps. But anyways, it closes and opens, and it has two flags. It doesn't actually have a Chinese flag with Chinese wording on it. It's just two green flags because it is the green dragon's, it is the green ninja's dragon. The tail moves up and down, swivels. So it is definitely a nice piece. And then you can put the golden dragon right on top. The golden ninja right on top here for the complete form. Now let's compare that with the ice dragon real quick. Ice dragon is more of a symmetrical wing, so nothing overlaps, and the pieces are more wing-like as opposed to blades. The wings still move the same way, so the wing design is pretty much identical, except these talons here are pointed forward and the ice dragon's talons are pointed sideways. That's the only difference I see there. Now the feet are pretty much different. The feet here, the ankles actually move, and the hip joint here moves. On the golden dragon, only the hip joint moves. The ankle joint is completely static. And in addition, the head is the same exact thing, moves all the way around. Now the tail is static on this dragon. The tail is actually a dragon tail mold from some of the dragon minifigures back in the old medieval dragon minifigure days, in which I'll show you what I mean. This is a dragon minifigure. Just tore off its head. And the tail here is very dusty, excuse me. The tail here is actually what the mold that they use for the ice dragon. So, what do you guys think? What do I think? This is actually Zane's dragon. Sorry. I don't know why I keep thinking about Jay, because it was blue. But, you know, I like the golden dragon. I mean, if there was a trade, I wouldn't trade anyways, because blue dragon or the ice dragon is definitely worth more right now than the gold dragon. But if they were both the same price, I would take the gold dragon over the ice dragon. Why? Because it simply looks a little bit more epic. The gold dragon it's a much more fuller build. It's a little bit more heavier of a dragon. The ice dragon is very simplistic. It just has what it needs to make a dragon. It's just you got what you want. You got the legs, a wing, and a little tiny body and a head. That's all pretty much symmetrical in size, and it's good. The gold dragon, however, it's a little bit heavier, has more of a body mass, has more of a leg mass. It's a good design, and it's a good build. It's a good dragon to have, mainly because it's pretty much symmetrical. It's very nice. It has all these gold pieces. What's weird is that there are hardly any extra pieces for this dragon, which is pretty crazy. Usually you get a lot of extra Technic pieces and all that. This one I got about like 3 or 4 extra pieces, maybe 1 extra gold piece, and that was it. You get what you get for this set, and that was it, which is understandable. So this is probably going to be the best Ninjago set in 2013 is the Golden Dragon, and that's it. I think all the rest of the sets are either mediocre to okay. Although I did not open the power drill yet. I do like the power drill, or it's supposedly Cole's power drill, but I think this set is the best for this year's Ninjago until they come out with some other stuff on the 2013. But ultimately, when this was supposed to end, or when this was done, I think this was going to be the best set that they have out there. All the rest of the sets are not too well built. This set, however, I did like, although it wasn't totally accurate to the series. It's still a very nice set. I like it. The original cartoon had, you could see all 4 guys. As you can see here, look at this. This is very different from this one. It's just a total shrinkage version of it. But anyways, it still looks nice. So comparing those two will be hard, but this one is definitely very nice. It is a must get. You also get 2 extra figures, not just a Golden Ninja. So there are a lot of pros in this set. The only thing they could have added for the Golden Ninja, the Golden Dragon, was the chain, because the chain actually goes with the Ice Dragon. I just didn't connect it. But in substitution for the chain, you get an extra minifigure, and you get that little platform with extra pieces. I don't know. It's up to you guys, or you guys can just go on eBay and order your own chain and just slap it on there. but maybe they should have put a chain. Might have made the dragon just that much more complete. And that's about it. So this is your host, G Housen. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time on Lego Alleyway.